dear English teachers. Glad to see you all. My name is Yadgora and I'm from Horizm, Urgench, to be exact. I'm going to tell you about a little bit about my journey, scholarship Erasmus journey. Actually, this is what I've achieved myself without any support, without any agencies, like without any companies, like you see in the Tashkent in the capital city. I've begun searching for this scholarship because there are more than 200 types of these programs in this Erasmus program. You need to find the suitable program for you. For example, you will have a chance of applying somewhere like three or two programs at the same time. It means it makes your chance more to be accepted to this program. So there are lots of chances for you. Lots, like I've told you, like 200 programs and this inside this program, Erasmus joint program. Like there are even like for those who wants to come here with their family, with their children. There is like availability of a program like family program. They can supply you with this visa, and they can like pay for your children and for your partner as well. However, I didn't apply for this one and I came here alone, just only for myself. If they supplied the money. At first, I began searching for the scholarships. I have to tell you that I have applied not only this Erasmus program, I have applied for Chevening, I have applied for Endeavour for Australia, and apart from this, I have applied for Hungary. Somewhere 15 or 16 universities I have applied. I needed to fill in form application. This is a really tiring, exhausting process. It takes time. This internet access is so poor in our place, and this is something really hard. It was. I need to just it cleared away. I need to just fill it again and again and again, and like there are criterias, different criterias, like uh, all of them are different programs, but let me tell you the result of the 16 like universities that I've applied for. I got five like positive answers from those of them, and like Australia, South Australia University gave me 25% discount, which this course should have begun like somewhere in March. And still, the cost of this education, just one semester, it was very expensive, although they made a discount for me. Then I got like conditional offer from Birmingham, Nottingham University, Leeds University, just only with my letter, motivation purpose letter. Then, after you have applied this, after you have filled the application form, you will get you need to upload your motivation letters and your reference letters. Try to get your reference letters from some higher, like organizational buildings, like for example, your deans or I don't know, perhaps such kind of people. If you work, it's good to take two reference from your workplace and two reference from university. It doesn't matter. For example, I had a like gap of 10 years between my university bachelor's degree and this like master's degree. Still, I got reference letter from our dean of our university and our senior teacher, my tutor, and two reference letter from my workplace. Then the creating this reference letter, let me tell you, don't try to copy the real written samples. Try to write yours. You may rely on the samples. You may get this like outline of them or just format of them. However, don't try to copy. Try to give more description about yourself in these reference letters. Okay, try to show your like high qualities, strengths in these papers. And then motivation, as in terms of this motivation paper, I have to tell you this is the hardest thing and this is the most important thing in my case, because I have asked many other applicants of the Erasmus program joint program winners. Their IELTS score, some of them, their IELTS score is not so great. I have to tell you, some of them have like 5, but it's not like overall 5, of course. They have like overall 6. However, their speaking is 5, their writing is 5, something like they have like band score of like 5 in some subtests. However, they have worked in such areas like community work, refugee work. They have such kind of work experience that can allow to take this program, to apply for this program. They say that the secret of getting this chance is about their work experience and the places that they've worked and the achievements that they've done. And they say that some of them have applied for foreign universities, some of them had like foreign experience. Like in my case, I haven't had any foreign experience before. This is my first master's degree and this is my first abroad education. So I think how I got this scholarship. How I wrote this motivational letter. It took me months to write this letter actually, because I read lots of samples, downloaded many samples written like motivational letters. I read them and I tried to create my own, because copying out is not something that can give you good results. And I wrote my own and I learned how to write these letters. I learned the instructions. Actually, if you search for Google, you can find lots of instructions about how to write motivational letters. Actually, this Erasmus program gives you outline what to write exactly. And the thing is that 1,500 words, which I have not written before. Yeah, I've applied for IELTS, but this in IELTS courses is somewhere like, 300 or maximum words. This is what 1,500 is like kind of hard. I wrote and wrote and counted. It was something that I created. But still, let me tell you, I didn't believe that I can achieve what is essay, something, because I applied the last day. I had no any like confidence. I was expecting other chances like Leeds, Birmingham, Birkbeck University's chances. I was expecting because I saw that those motivation letters were better than this one. However, this was what sincere. I tried to describe all about myself, all my work experience. Exactly, I wrote and all more about the purpose. they they focus on about what is your purpose, what you are going to do after graduating, this kind of things. Like the things that you write should be relevant to the purpose of this, like goal of this courses, objective of this courses program. So you need to read the program purpose more, you need to search more about the programs that you are applying for. This is how I've applied. However, after I have uploaded my motivation letter, my IELTS score, yeah, that is like criterion IELTS certificate as well. Like you need to have higher scores in your writing and reading, because this is the most important thing that we are doing here at the university. You need to have like at least 6.5 in your writing and 7 at least in your reading. It's not exact criteria, but this is what they require. They require like 6.5 in your IELTS. So be sure to achieve some higher scores in your IELTS. And I had to wait long till I get the result of this scholarship. This is how I applied for. Then not the end of the journey. Still hardship, lots of them. When I get this like congratulation letters that I've been appointed as like person who get this scholarship, I was very happy. However, I had some problems that I need to get permission from my family. That's kind of like hard thing. Then I began applying for visa issue, which is the hardest experience for me, because this TLS contact we have, like this UK embassy we have in Tashkent. This is kind of like strange. The UK visa is not the thing that is easy. It was really exhausting process as well. And so this is after I've applied for visa. I had an appointment. I went to this TLS contact center to send my passport. We need to get passport to go abroad. You know about it. And they sent it to and I paid for this like somewhere $55, something like this. And the cost as well, I need to cover the costs myself at first, because the university of course covered it at the end when I came here. And it took me somewhere like $3,000 to just my visa expenses and for my ticket. Then another difficulty is finding accommodation. Of course, these are things that after gaining your scholarship. However, that this is my story of my achieving this scholarship, you need to believe, you need to try hard, you need to apply more than one program, I would tell you. And you need to get feedback for your written paper, motivation paper. Try to get feedback from your tutors, instructors about this written paper. Because believe me, this motivational letter is not the one that we tend to write for IELTS paper. Because this is IELTS, is something different criteria. This motivational letter is it's quite different. Okay, good luck. If you have questions, I'm very glad to help you.